Brad Allen with The Art of Real Estate, and today this video is going to be geared towards some virtual reality. So I want to share with 5 reasons why I like to use Matterport on every single listing that we do. Now, if you're not familiar with Matterporting, it's 3D virtual walkthroughs. It's kind of like Google Street View, but inside of a house. Matterport's a brand. It's a company that I enjoy. It's a company that does very good. So I'm not endorsed to use them by any means, but I do think it's really game changing. I think it can help your business. So before we get started, I need to ask a favor. If you like these videos and you find them helpful, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe. It really helps me easily get these videos out to everybody that enjoys them. And every Friday I try and drop new content that will help you in your business. So let's get back to the Matterport. So you know what they say, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And so a lot of people, when houses are sitting, they like to do things in stages. Like, hey, let's just do this at first. Maybe it's photos, maybe it's a drawing, and then if it doesn't sell, then maybe we'll stage it. Then maybe we'll do a virtual tour. I like to do everything out the gate. And I like to come out the gate strong with the Matterport because it allows people to virtually walk through our house no matter where they are in the country, or the world actually for that matter. And I don't have to worry about our clients being bothered with looky-loos. If people don't like hardwood floors, they're not coming into the house because it's hardwood floors. They're gonna see every square inch of the house. And if you go back to NAR stats and data, majority of buyers look for several months on their own before they even engage with a real estate professional to help them guide through the process. So these Matterports really give people an immersive, in-depth look at a house that they can't just get through still photos. So this makes our houses stand out way more than anything else we can do. And like I just mentioned, this gives us the opportunity to have an open house 24/7. And if you've heard many of my videos before, I am not a fan or an advocate of open houses. I have a long laundry list of reasons why, but guess what? Instead of telling my clients, hey, we don't do open houses, and they wonder if we're just shorting them, well, now we have an open house 24/7. People can put on VR goggles, Oculus, they can do all kinds of things and virtually walk through this house, take their time, spin in a circle every 3 feet, see every nook and cranny, and they don't have to engage with a realtor until they want to engage with a realtor. So I get credit for doing an open house, actually more than most people, and I don't have to bother my sellers, I don't have to worry about weirdos coming into our properties, and I don't have to worry about safety aspects. This has been a game changer for us. We have not done open houses in our company for, gosh knows, more than 12 or 13 years. One of the main reasons I also like Matterporting is it attracts serious buyers. Kind of like I mentioned previously in the video, it's gonna let people know exactly what the house is. There's no tricking the eye, there's no certain angles to cut out the bad parts of the house. If there's a bold color or an ugly piece of furniture or a stain in the carpet, people are gonna see it. You cannot hide from a Matterport because it's a 360 sphere. No hiding anything. But that's also great because that means when the buyer gets there, they know the price, they've seen the pictures, they've done a Matterport, they know the location. The only thing missing is them writing a check. So we like this because it allows serious buyers to really engage with our properties and really pull the trigger. And I think this is why our days on market typically are half of the normal days on market in most of the markets we're in, because we don't have to wait for buyers to get in their car, drive to the house, maybe next week when they have time. They can literally walk through the house the second this thing goes live and decide if they want to buy it or not. So when you have a buyer that comes to town, they're gonna look at 10, 12 houses, 20, depends how many you're showing them, and then they're gonna fly back home, right? They're gonna come check it out, they wanna see a couple houses, maybe put an offer in, but it's a whirlwind trip. The reason I like Matterports is now they have something to kind of take with them and walk through it again. So follow me on this. They come in, especially a lot of military, they get 3 or 4 days to come in and look for housing. They look at 3 or 4, maybe nothing really strike their fancy that they wanna write an offer, but they're thinking it over. Well, now when they're back in Idaho, they can revisit our listing and walk through as many times as possible, and they can't do that for our competitors not doing it. Not that our house is necessarily better, but they're gonna feel more comfortable because they can see more and more, hey, will the bed fit? Hey, will our TV entertainment system fit? Stuff like that. It really helps us save time and energy for our clients, but also to keep buyers engaged with our listings because they can keep coming back for more. One of the biggest reasons that I love Matterporting is, I don't know about y'all, but when you have younger clients, maybe first-time home buyers, maybe a young couple that's buying a house for the first time, they're gonna walk through a 1960s bungalow, and their dad, who's gonna be 4 states away, is gonna go, hey, I bet that house has got asbestos and all these things that it doesn't have. But dad has a big voice. The parent has a big voice. It oftentimes detracts buyers from buying. So imagine if your buyer walked through the house and their dad's over there chirping in their ear that, I bet it's got this, I bet it's got that, and they send them a link so dad can virtually walk through the house too. That takes a big objection that most of us deal with off the table because we get these outside influences to our buyers that are talking about a house that they know nothing about. But now we give them the option to walk through it with them so they know exactly what the house looks like, exactly what the layout's gonna be to help their kids or their loved ones figure out if it's a good house for them. And the last reason I love Matterports is it saves time and energy for a lot of people. Most people are so busy these days. They're international travelers, they're flying around for work, a house pops on the market, they can't get there for 3 or 4 days. But guess what? They can now. So it saves them time, it saves our clients time. Now buyers are more willing to put in sight unseen offers because they've actually seen it. They feel comfortable, they've got the pictures, they've got the layout, and they can go ahead and strike before they even come in the house, which could be a deterrent to some sellers, but also could be a blessing a lot of times because that can drive multiple offer situations, it can drive demand, and it really helps us out, and it drives that buzz that we really want our buyers and our sellers to get into. So if you haven't tried Matterporting yet, reach out to your local photographer or see if somebody in your company has one. It is a game changer. It's a little bit of expense, but it can save you so much time and energy as you're not doing open houses, you're not having to work with looky-loo buyers, and you can track the number of people that have actually seen the Matterport, so it still kind of counts. If you like this information, keep watching, keep hitting like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep dropping these on Fridays. If you got questions about Matterport specifically, like what kind of cameras, we have several different types, happy to jump on a call with you and discuss it.